excited to be here, and you know, this is something that we don't really get to experience. A lot of people don't on a daily basis or on a harvest basis, which is only a limited time, right?
Well, we're harvesting at home right now in Massachusetts and on Carver, our property up there. It's nice to bring the depiction of what we're doing at home, though, to New York City.
So is this really what it looks
This
like?
is really what it looks like. I'm standing in lots of cranberries. I'm always happiest when I'm standing in a good harvest like this is.
That's great. And like, do they really float? Do they grow in water? Because I don't know if that's confusing to
Actually,
people.
they really grow on vines such as this over here, and we'll flood the bog, put on about 8 inches of water, and then we'll feed them off tenderly, float to the surface, and we use an egg beater
Oh
type
my
of
God.
equipment like this in the back of us here.
Well, that's really helpful. How unique is harvest season? You know, is that something we can see, you know, all across the country, or is
Well,
it?
lots across America is we're bringing the harvest to different areas of the country right now. Here, the cranberries naturally grow in Massachusetts, New Jersey, Wisconsin, Washington, Oregon, on the British Columbia, Canadian provinces of Quebec, and Newfoundland and Nova Scotia.
And how long is the season? I mean, do you guys go to the beach all year and then you harvest in October, or?
Some of my fellow farmers think that all we do is just gather the fruit once a year, but actually some of my plants are over 100 years old. So they've required a lot of careful care over the years to be still prolific and still producing.
Oh my God,
And
that's
so it's an interesting process that we go through, but the cranberry plants actually, harvest season, they're already got next year's bud on the plant itself. So
awesome. How do you, do you bring in water trucks? How do you bring in all this water to harvest? I mean, a cranberry bog is how many acres? What's your largest cranberry bog? How many acres?
Largest 15-acre cranberry bog. Still, though, the natural ecosystem that we have, and essentially that we operate the farm on. So we have water areas, we have cranberry areas, and that actually will move the water from one bog to another, use it, reuse it, put it back into the wetland areas after we've used it. It winds up being an interesting process, and it's